Hi everyone, this week's sessions will be pretty quick because the market is still seeking direction. So without further ado, let's take a quick look at the disclaimer. This is for education and research purpose only and not financial advice. So please be mindful of that, and let's take a look at Ripple. So this is the daily chart, and the blue lines, I'll come back to this. So first with the yellow lines, were what we talked about last week. Basically it's the channel, the upward channel, or you can say it's like a flag. So I already talked about last week, it's like a bearish sign according to textbook theory. And indeed, in the beginning of the week, the price dropped through the bottom of the flag, and then it paused or stopped somewhere. We can't see this. It's gone all the way back to here. So early December last year, that's where the price dropped to, around this level. So that's what happened in the beginning of the week, and then right now, after 7 candles, we are at a point where the price is working at in a very narrow range. To me, this pattern looks like well, the blue lines are the pennant, so meaning there's no clear direction as to whether the price will go up or down. But then if we look at the 3 candles pattern, this particular one, even though they are very narrow, they look like a morning doji to me. So that's a bearish sign according to textbook definition. In terms of volume, it's obviously declining. There's no clear direction as to, or clear favoritism as to whether people are bearish or bullish. Given this backdrop, if we look at the Wyckoff pattern in the weekly chart, so we already talked about the up thrust, and then it looks like there's a very strong resistance over here around $3.35 roughly. So that's where it stopped. So if we look at the peaks, it went lower this time for this week. There's still roughly 23 hours before this week's candle draws to a close, but it seems like the second test, even we call it an up thrust, this UT is still a test. There seems to be insufficient demand at this level, near $3.40. So it may come back down to a level where people are more willing to buy. Basically, I would say the top of the buying climax, where the candles were closed, these two. So it's around $2.60 roughly. And the next stop, more solid stop, there would be intermediate ones, would be here where the automatic response was. That's around $2.10. So these are the price levels we'll be observing for the coming week. And that's all for Ripple. See you in the next session for